We live in this invisible world of signals, right? And 99% of the time, everything just works. But what about that other 1%? Today, we are going on the hunt for that invisible force that makes our favorite gadgets just, well, mysteriously fail. And this is a big one. We're kicking off a massive, deep investigation. This is actually part 1 of a 20-part tutorial. It's called Radio Frequency Interference Beyond Wi-Fi, a consumer guide to common disruptions and frequencies, and it's brought to you by RFI Detectives. Now, this whole series is designed for technically savvy folks like you because we are going way beyond just simple Wi-Fi problems to uncover the entire spectrum of these disruptions. So let's open up the first case file. All right, first up, let's talk about something I am positive you've run into. Those super frustrating, totally random moments when your electronics just decide not to work. It feels like there's a ghost in the machine, doesn't it? I want you to picture this. You're running late for work. Maybe it's even raining. You're mashing that button on your garage door opener again and again, and you get absolutely nothing. Just silence. Sound familiar? Or, okay, how about this one? You're in a gigantic parking lot, your arms are full of groceries, and your car key fob has basically become a useless piece of plastic. You start thinking, is the battery dead? Did my car just break down? It's maddening. Well, I've got some good news. You're not losing your mind, and your devices probably aren't broken. These weird glitches, they're not random at all. In fact, they often point back to one single invisible culprit that's behind all the chaos. So it's time to unmask this electronic phantom that's been messing with us. Let's put a name to this noise, shall we? And here it is. The culprit's name is radio frequency interference, or RFI for short. Put simply, it's just rogue electromagnetic energy. It's unwanted noise, signals that get in the way and stop our devices from working like they're supposed to. And this is so important. We're not just talking about a little hiccup here. As the source material puts it, this noise can make your gadgets run slow, work 1 minute and not the next, or even just fail completely. It's a fundamental disruption to how things are supposed to work. Okay, to be really precise in our investigation, we need to draw a clear line in the sand. You've probably heard people use the terms RFI and EMI almost interchangeably. But trust me, if you want to troubleshoot this stuff, knowing the difference is absolutely key. And this lays it out perfectly. I want you to think of EMI, or electromagnetic interference, as this huge umbrella. It covers all kinds of electromagnetic disturbances. Now, RFI is just one specific type of interference under that big umbrella. It's the kind that happens in the radio frequency part of the spectrum, which is exactly where our wireless gadgets like key fobs and garage door openers operate. So remember, all RFI is EMI, but not all EMI is RFI. It's a subtle point, but a really important one. So, we know what the culprit is, but the next question is why? Why is this suddenly such a massive problem? What's the motive for this huge wave of electronic interference? And here is your motive, right here. It really just comes down to a real estate problem. As this quote points out, our airways are just getting unbelievably crowded. Every single new wireless device, from your smartwatch to your smart toaster, is basically shouting into the same limited amount of space. This is honestly the perfect analogy. Your key fob is trying to whisper a secret little code to your car, but it's trying to do that in the middle of a massive, super loud party where hundreds of other devices are all screaming at the top of their lungs. It's no wonder the message gets lost in all that noise. And the result of that crazy, crowded party is this list of frustrations that, let's be honest, we've all felt. It's devices that suddenly get sluggish, that fail for no reason, or that just totally give up the ghost. This is exactly why your key fob works fine at home, but fails in that packed stadium parking lot. Okay, so this brings us to the million-dollar question. How in the world do you solve a puzzle when all the pieces are invisible and they're constantly moving around? Well, that's what this entire series is going to be about. The thing that makes RFI so tough is that you can't see it, you can't touch it. It can be intermittent, it can change depending on where you are, it can be caused by things that seem totally unrelated. It's so frustrating because the cause isn't obvious at all. But, and this is the really empowering part, this is not an unsolvable mystery. With the right knowledge, the kind of stuff we're going to break down for you in this series, you can become your own RFI detective. You can learn to spot the clues, understand what's really going on, and ultimately, you can fix the problem. So, we've done it. We've identified the phantom in the machine, radio frequency interference. But the question remains, how? How does this invisible noise actually hijack the signal to your garage door? How does it jam your key fob? Well, we're going to break down the mechanics of that sabotage in our next explainer. I'll see you then.